Hey there guys, I'm SonicGhost, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Super Luigi Galaxy. Last time, we finished exploring all the remaining galaxies up in the engine room and confronted Bowser Jr. yet again. We brought back a boss all the way from the first galaxy we encountered over in the terrace, King Caliente. So now that we've beaten King Caliente for a second time, we unlocked our final dome here in the game, which is all the way at the top here, the Comet Observatory, the garden. But you notice here, in between the engine room and the garden, there is a link to this island here called the Gate. This place seems very interesting to me, so we're going to be checking out what's in the gate before we head up into the garden. But before we do any of that, you know the drill at this point. Gonna go check our mail, see the same old letter from Princess Peach, and give us those 20 lives. Put them in the back pocket, forget we have them, like we usually do. But we want to have them because it's nice peace of mind. Now with our lives, let's go ahead and take our shortcut here to get all the way up to the engine room from the library section. And let's go check out that gate. This area, it's interesting how we have a link between different domes, as this is the only real time something like this has ever happened here in the Comet Observatory. This is the gate. Without any further ado, let's go into the gate. This place seems awfully familiar. In fact, it is. This is the planetoid we started our journey all the way back in the beginning of Super Luigi Galaxy. Even the structure here in the middle is very reminiscent to our very beginning portions of our journey here through Luigi's story. This planet, it's very dear to me. I looked forward to visiting this planet with the Lumas every 100 years. The Luma that's been traveling with you may also grow up to become a star someday. Some Lumas become planets, some become comets, and a few become power stars. I'm traveling with them while they look for a place to be reborn. But I never thought all this would happen. Wow, Mama must really trust you. Well, how about this? If you grab all 100 purple coins here, then you'll earn my trust too. This is a red star. It holds the power of the red Lumas. But the really amazing part about it is, it allows you to fly after you spin in mid-air. Yes! Fly! While pressing B, you can pick the direction you want to fly with the left stick. If you can collect 100 purple coins, I'll let you use my power somewhere else. Touching the red star, we transform into Flying Luigi. Spin when jumping to fly. This is our final power here of Super Luigi Galaxy, the red star. This power is so fun to play with. This power lets you fly for as long as the timer remains active here on the power. Very similar to the other powers we've had with timers here in Super Luigi Galaxy, like the Fire Flower and also the Ice Flower. This is such a fun and unique way of playing Super Luigi Galaxy. But there is one major drawback that I have with the red star. In this mission, we're allowed to fly all around the place here. And anytime we want to stop flying, we can just press the ZL button to fall down onto the ground. We press the B button while in the air to correct our movement and just stop for a moment so we can reposition ourselves. Spin in the air to also attract these purple coins, which we can do the same on the ground. This is such a versatile power, but the one problem I have with the red star power is that this is the only mission in Super Luigi Galaxy where you can use the red star power. We are told that once we complete this mission and earn the trust of the red star Luma, we can use this somewhere else. Notice the wording that the Luma said. Somewhere else. Not multiple places, one specific location. The red star power is such an amazing power up here for Luigi, but it can be a little game breaking. Thus, you can only use this in very set locations here in Super Luigi Galaxy. And I completely understand why, because honestly, giving you free flight in every single galaxy in the game is a little busted. I've done this before with cheat codes via hacking software on the Nintendo Wii version of Super Luigi Galaxy, and it definitely has broken a lot of galaxies in half, so I can definitely see why you're not allowed to use this in every level of the game, which is kind of sad, but also I understand why. Collecting all of the purple coins here gives us a red star, which is very unique looking. Not bad. Let's collect our one and only red star and head back to the Comet Observatory. So, you gonna explain why you left me alone there with the red Luma? I mean, I don't mind, it was fun. I thought we were having a conversation there, Rosalina. Things are starting to get deep. Oh, and then a hungry Luma has appeared. Okay. Well, that's convenient for our sake. And now with that, we can go ahead and save our game. No more conversation from Rosalina. I guess she's just not gonna really say why she left. I guess she kind of got a little too deep there and didn't want to elaborate too much more about the Luma's future, which I can understand. See this red star? You can use it anytime. Yep. That's what Mama said. You can use this red star. So this is the other location that we can use the red star power. We can use the red star here to fly all over the place in Super Luigi Galaxy, only here in the Comet Observatory and back in the Gateway Galaxy. So this is a really cool power, and it does let you get some extra lives that you weren't able to get in the past, like the one at the very top of the garden, along with an extra life here at the bottom of the Gateway Galaxy entrance. But these are the only two locations in Super Luigi Galaxy that you can use the red star power, which is a little limiting. And again, this is very game breaking, so I can understand why you can't use this in any other galaxy outside of these two. But now that we have access to the Gateway Galaxy, you can actually replay the very first mission here of Super Luigi Galaxy at any time, Grand Star Rescue. You can go back through that very first level you started your adventure in at any point now, which it took a very long time until we were able to replay the first level, but now we have it available. We're not wanting to go back to Grand Star Rescue right now, so let's just press the B button and walk out of the gateway, which conveniently puts us next to our hungry Luma. Hey you! Yeah you! Got any tasty star bits? If you feed me a bunch of star bits, I'll burst with snacky happiness and then transform. I'm famished. I need 1,200 star bits to curb the hunger pangs. Jeez, I feel like one of these days I'm just gonna be robbed dry of all my star bits. You guys keep on getting more and more expensive. A good thing I'm a saver, not a spender. That's it. I'm stuffed. Here we go. Transform! I swear, these guys get more and more high-pitched the more I feed them. The booze Boneyard Galaxy has appeared. Boo's Boneyard? Well, that sounds a little ambiguous. Also a little suspicious. Boos don't have bones. But jumping into Boo's Boneyard Galaxy, we have racing the Spooky Speedster. Jumping in, we can see a big old bony skeleton head and a familiar face. We've seen this guy pretty early on in our adventure. This Boo, he's not your normal Boo. He's a Boo that wants to race. We know what to expect here. This is gonna be a race mission. Hey, the name's Jillboard. Listen, you remember how to move around as a Boo? Shake a Joy-Con or press Y to turn invisible so you can pass through crystal. To ride the wind, you can float even further. But don't hit the wall. Well, that's a helpful sign. Thank you, Jillboard. That's it. Float up like that. So you're after it too. You have to race me for it. Nah, I don't feel like it. You scared? Maybe. I'm going home. But I can't fit through pipes because reasons. Okay, well, I guess I have no choice. I will race you, sir. So this time, we are sure we will race you for whatever this is. Here we go! Here we go, a rematch race against the Spooky Speedster himself. This race, as long as we beat that 1 minute and 30-second time, then we will be able to win and get ourselves a Power Star. But there are many different routes that you can take. Some are faster than others, some will lead to some goodies, but really, it's all just up to you how you want to play this level and where you want to go. As there are some routes I just never really go down, either because I find it to be a little too time-consuming to go to, or I just rather go a different path to get me extra goodies like some star bits and extra life. You see these question mark coins in areas, and if you grab them, then you will activate a wind current, which will push you down really far, which really helps on your speed. It also helps to hold down the crouch button here, so in this case, I am holding down the ZL button to move faster while falling. And by doing that, we can secure a time of 55 seconds and 45 milliseconds. 55, 45? Well, a promise is a promise. So, take this Power Star. Take it already. Always a sore loser, I see, my friend. Let's grab our star and get out of here. That concludes our time here in Boo's Boneyard Galaxy. That was a pretty simple, yet easy race. But yet, it was a race to prove that I was the fastest. So it was worth it. Got ourselves a Power Star. Used a lot of star bits, but hey, I got some back. And with that, now we're ready to head up into the final dome here, the garden. But we'll be making way up into the garden and starting to explore our final set of galaxies here in a dome in the next episode. Next time on Let's Play Super Luigi Galaxy, we'll be heading up into the dome and exploring our final 4 set of galaxies that we have available to us here in our final dome. I'll see you guys next time.